The UK's financial future, a wake-up call. The Office for Budget Responsibility's Fiscal Risks and Sustainability Report is a sobering read, offering a glimpse into a potential financial crisis. The report highlights a critical issue: the UK's public finances are on an unsustainable path, with government debt projected to soar to an alarming 270% of GDP by the early 2070s if no action is taken. But here's where it gets controversial. One of the key factors contributing to this crisis is the impending loss of revenue from fuel duty as electric vehicles, EVs, become the norm. The report estimates that fuel duty revenues will plummet to near zero by 2050, resulting in an average annual loss of £15.5 billion for the government. The need for change. The numbers speak for themselves. Fuel duty accounts for a significant portion of the government's revenue, and with the transition to EVs, this source of income is rapidly drying up. It's time to address this issue head-on and find alternative ways to tax motoring. And this is where Chancellor Rachel Reeves steps in with a proposal that has sparked debate. She is considering introducing a pay-per-mile tax for electric vehicles from 2028, which would help offset the declining revenue from petrol and diesel cars. The suggested rate of 3p per mile for EVs, in addition to other road taxes, would still favor EV drivers financially. On average, EV owners would pay around £250 annually, significantly less than the £600 fuel tax paid by traditional vehicle owners. This proposal aims to ensure the Treasury doesn't lose out on motoring taxes entirely. The opposition and the need for action. Predictably, the idea has faced opposition from groups like the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders, who argue it's not the right time for such a measure. However, this thinking is precisely what has led to the urgency of the evaporating fuel duty problem. As the Institute for Fiscal Studies pointed out in 2019, incremental reform should have begun years ago to prevent the issue from reaching crisis proportions. Reeves's proposal may not be perfect, as it doesn't directly address the costs of congestion, another issue identified by the IFS. But it's a step in the right direction to prevent the financial pressure from mounting further. If the UK fails to adapt its motoring taxes to keep up with technological advancements, it will struggle to tackle even bigger challenges, such as rising pension and healthcare costs. It's time to take action and implement solutions like the pay-per-mile idea. Most EV drivers, I believe, will recognize the fairness in this approach.